Hey YouTube, I'm Janine. Christine. Some commentary, giving it to you straight. And our topic today will be bullying. I read this article. This little girl, I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Her name is Aolani Dunbar. She's an 8-year-old girl from Roopville, Georgia. And she got extensions put in her hair. And I think they were pink and blonde extensions. But there was a little boy in her classroom, and he coerced the other little children in the classroom to pull her hair. Long story short, little children ended up pulling her hair so hard that her scalp ripped open, so it was like a wound on her scalp. So the mother took her to the emergency room. They patched it up, and she went home. Later on, the mother said that there was an odor coming from the little girl's head. Turns out, the little girl had an infection in her scalp and the little wound that I don't want to call it little, because I don't know how large the wound was. But even still, there was an infection in her scalp. So they took her back to the emergency room, and the doctor says that he doesn't think that any hair will grow in that space on her head. And we as women are fanatics about our hair. So I'm pretty sure it was like a lot jarring to find out that little girl who just wanted her hair to be long in the first place, now the hair on her head will no longer grow back in that spot. Me personally, I've never been a fan of bullying. Mind you, I teased my fair share when I want to say when I was in the sixth grade, or the fifth or the sixth grade. But once I hit the seventh grade, it was reversed immediately, and mind you, I mean teasing like on the back fall, not in someone's face. I was never like teasing someone not like I'm downplaying what I'm saying, but I'm saying like teasing is nothing like bullying. Teasing is like, okay, like I said, I'm not making excuses for teasing, period. What I did was incorrect, period. But I'm saying like bullying is when you're taking it to like the extreme. That I got, like I said, reversed on the 7th through, I think, the beginning of the 9th is when it stopped. But it went on for 2 years strong. And I mean strong. So I've never been a fan of bullying. But I feel like people now, it has gone to like such an extreme, and I feel like then it was horrible. Then it was horrible being put through that, especially because the authority figure that you would think you would look up to, the teacher, said nothing. It would be like right in her face, and she wouldn't say a word. She wouldn't say a word. It would go on a consistent basis, so she wouldn't say anything. So I can see how it went on. This little girl here, Aolani Dunbar, it went on, I think, for 3 years, and the situation that I just spoke about was like the what is the word I'm looking for? The phrase I'm looking for. With the straw that broke the camel's back. Thank you. The straw that broke the camel's back. So that was like the head of that. So what I'm saying is like we need to start to hold our children accountable for their actions. And mind you, I'm not just saying that it starts with the children, because it starts at home. Like, you're going to have to hold yourself somewhat accountable. If you are raising children who are going out into the world thinking it's okay to pull some little girl's hair from us, I would have never thought to do anything like that, ever. Now, mind you, I'm not saying I was perfect coming up, but I never bullied anybody. But I would have never thought to pull anyone's hair loose from their scalp, and seeing a little girl bleeding, and then just sit back and not say nothing, not take any response, because I would have felt so guilty. I'd have been like, oh man, like I have to tell somebody. It's not. I don't understand children who do grimy things and feel like there is no accountability for their actions. That starts at home. Good.
Okay. Before I start ranting and raving about bullying, I do want to let y'all know it will be a couple of curse words in there to express how I feel about it, how I'm so passionate about it. My issue with bullying is that I just can't tolerate it. I feel like if you go out your way to mess with somebody else, say something to them on a negative basis, anything like that, that means you don't have nothing to do. Point, period, blank. Let me get closer. The reason why I get angry is because when it gets to a physical level, then you ain't got nothing to do. Like, I don't understand you waking up on a daily basis when you should be happy that you woke up anyway. There are 1,000,001 things to do, like bake a cake,
get a job,
do somebody's hair,
join the ROTC,
volunteer,
get a job,
bake, Cinnabons. It doesn't matter. The reason why I get so mad is because it is a serious it's a serious issue when little children get bullied and they want to commit suicide. Now, you going above and beyond to do something evil to somebody, and they want to commit suicide. They want to take their life, which you only have one. And I don't understand what possessed you to think that you can mess with anybody. It's so serious that if I ever have any children, let me tell you something. You mess with mine, you can get your ass whooped. And first of all, they're going to learn karate, boxing, and take all the self-defense classes that they need to, so when you see them, you're going to know to get out of the way, not to mess with them. Because if you mess with them, I'm going to go up to the school and whip your ass. I'm going to wait for the parent to get there, and I'm going to whoop their ass. And it's so serious that they should be fined. If you find out that your child is bullying anybody, they should be fined, and the parent should be fined. The parent should be fined $250 to $1,000. You need to hit them in that pocket where it hurts. I bet your child won't bully nobody no more. It don't make no sense. That means you don't have nothing to do. It's that serious. Like, okay. I had to put my glasses back on because I just don't even understand that.
I think the child should be made to pay like a certain portion of it. I feel like
I think that the child should get their ass whooped by the biggest person in the school. That's how I feel about it. No, because it is that serious. That means you went out your way. Like, bro, you couldn't watch no cartoons, be on the computer, get a job. Looking up something, watching some videos, doing anything else besides messing with somebody else. We have too much to do in our daily lives to even be worried about anybody else. What's wrong with you?
Chris is extremely I am too, but I just feel like me getting hot about it is not going to do anything. If we need to do anything, she was talking about this earlier. Let's get together and like pass like real bills into law. Yeah, like that state that you can't bully a person. They were even talking about it. The little issue with the Miami Dolphins, the incognito and what's the name of it? Jonathan Martin.
Yeah, too old to be bullied.
Yeah, like they're adults. They're adults. Person. And that was taken as if you don't know that they're stating that it's been on the news left and right, but they're stating that incognito bullied Jonathan Martin, like he went above, like she says, and beyond regular, I guess, locker room banter, I'm assuming. And then he was like, he was throwing like racial slurs at him, saying he's gonna kill his mama and stuff like that. But he just said that was just like how they interacted. That could not make sense. What I'm saying is, I can see how little children can idolize someone like that, and then see, okay, he's doing it too, so that's okay for me. We have to start taking responsibility for our actions. Like, it's not gonna start with the little children because they don't know any better. It's our job to teach them. I feel like we just need to do better. We just need to do better. Like, I see so many little children, like even within this area, who are acting on a constant basis out of pocket. And I mean like out of pocket, saying curse words like you're not even saying, and I'm a grown woman, saying stuff like you're not even standing there. Like they want you to say something. We gotta do better.
Now I understand. Now I understand. When my mama used to say, "You ain't got nothing to do,"
I would hate it. I would hate it.
Now I understand.